Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is Ken Stone. I'm one of your customer success coaches here at Bright MLS, and today I would like to talk to you about practices when sharing MLS Touch with potential and current clients. First, one of the best ways that we can actually do this is by setting our brand and share. This, of course, can be found directly in the More button, the lower right-hand corner of the application. We do want to come on down here to the second area under configurations and go into our brand and share. You can find this by the little palette painting icon. It is going to give you a brief explanation on what brand and share is, where we can create an application that is visible both to our app and to our clients, and also how we can actually keep our contacts in connection with us and seeing properties that we are sending them, along with the ability to track their activity both on the client portal and in the app. I'm going to press the continue button down here at the very bottom to clear this screen out. And we can, of course, see that we have our current logo at the top, along with some preset colorations. We can easily change our logo by clicking on the Select Logo button to access our photos. But if you're a member of one of our larger firms, we can go simply to Presets, the little eyedropper icon, and we're presented with a toggle wheel where most of our large branded brokerages are already preloaded for us. We can choose our selected brand by simply getting the toggle wheel to highlight on them, then pressing the OK button in the right-hand corner. We're then seeing now that the Berkshire Hathaway logo has been set up as our main logo, and then the variant, primary, and accent colors already pre-chosen for us. What we need to do now is apply colors and logo, and we'll see that that has been saved and given that OK button. One of the best ways, and I'm going to give you a good scenario here, if we happen to be out and about, just in our general everyday, and we're stopped by a potential client who says, I see you have a realtor logo on your vehicle, or they see your name badge, we can absolutely start conversation with them to see how we could best help them. We then can bring up the ability for us to share local MLS data directly to them and share the app with them by clicking on the Share My App logo in the green button. We're presented with a link that we can send as an invitation to this new potential client. We can, of course, send that via text message or email. And then this code is used to represent you as the agent. So whenever we do copy this out, we'll send that via email. It's going to use your program's main default application for mail, just making sure you choose the right email address that you want it to be sent from. And it does preload our data for you. It does preload data that's already set up. And we can see that the hyperlink is added in for us to share. So this way, the potential client, all they have to do is click on that link and then download the application directly to their smartphone. We'll just send that away once we have the address typed in the to form. Let us talk about now if we have a client that's already a client under our profile. All we have to do is simply come down here to our contacts, our little people. We can see all of our contacts are already preloaded. Now that fine folk who we just sent that email to, if they go ahead and accept that invitation, they'll show up here under leads. We can, of course, simply search for our contact, and it'll find our contact directly there. We have several contacts in our list. We also have the ability to add a new contact. If we go into our current contact, we can tap on them. We can, of course, see how many listings we have sent them, the number of listings in their carts, and any carts that they have associated to that actual contact in the MLS, any private notes, the last time we shared the application, or if we've ever shared it, and of course, all of their contact details. If I click on that Share My App, we're presented with an invitation link again. As we can see, this invitation link has a different code. This is now representing the client that's already preloaded in the MLS. So this way, all their information flows directly over to them, and they have access to the details that you have already sent them. Let's take a look at what the client version of the application looks like. Here we can see my logoing is already changed, so our brand is already there for us. If I go in to the My Agents icon, I can see my information, the agent who they are working with, how to contact them, and then of course, any of the active listings that we have. And then of course, any suggestions. They now have the functionality to do a search, their saved searches, any favorites, and of course, some helpful tips and facts, a mortgage calculator, and then messages. So one way we can absolutely contact our agent is by messaging. And then we should see that message in the application. And we can see I do have a new icon or notification from a client at the very top here. Tap on that. We can see from Andrew Pacelli, hello. I do hope that this information has been helpful and that you have learned a good deal. If you do want to learn more on this or other topics of interest, please check out under education any of our webinars, our association classes that may be coming to you, or connect with a coach. I hope you have a fantastic day and thank you for joining me.